Hi there, I'm Jonathan Deal from 0 Points Down Academy in South Africa, and we've got another video in our series for you to enjoy. This one today is about the paradox of self-defense. And simply put, the paradox of self-defense is that gun owners who anticipate a possible defense situation must prepare and practice for an event that they hope will never happen. Consider the contrast to any other sportsman who practices hard at his or her sport with the full expectation that he or she will compete in an event in the near future. And at the heart of this paradox lie probability and possibility. While there will always be a possibility that you will need to use your gun in a self-defense situation, there's a significant probability that you may never have to do so. Let's face it, no rational person looks forward to taking another person's life. However, we can't move through life hoping that we won't be involved in a deadly event. We cannot hope that evil people will never find us. Simply because hope is not a strategy for survival, we must prepare hard for the worst of all possible scenarios. Mentally, we have to prepare thoughtfully and with the full knowledge that in order to save an innocent person from criminal attack, we may well have to take the life of an attacker. So for anyone watching this video who is planning to acquire a gun for self-defense, or even those who already own a gun, here's a question I always ask. Have you actually thought about what it will be like to take aim into an attacker's face and pull the trigger? Is the gun something that makes you feel secure, but that you don't really expect to use? Or do you carry it with you every day, and are you prepared to use it? So as you can see, mental rehearsal is every bit as important as your physical skill with your gun. In order to be willing to take that final step of pulling the trigger, you need to have convinced yourself before the event that you can do it. And that confidence will only come from practical skill, lots of practice, and mental rehearsal. Part of your practical skill involves a solid understanding of the elements that must be satisfied before you can use deadly force. And although these are the standards that we teach in South Africa, they probably make sense in any legal system anywhere in the world. Number one, there must be an attack against you, and it must be an unlawful attack. Secondly, the attack must be against a person and not property. In other words, you may not use deadly force to protect your house or your car or any other possession of yours, only to save your life or that of another person. And lastly, the attack must be imminent or it must already have begun. If those three elements are in place, then you're in a position where you can act with deadly force. Truthfully though, the best fight that you will fight is the one that you're never in. If there's the slightest possibility that you can withdraw and escape, then do it. And in the meantime, train hard and regularly so that if you need to, you can step up to the plate with confidence. Finally, if you own a gun for self-defense, practice regularly, rehearse mentally, know your environment and be aware all of the time, and run away if you can. If you have to shoot, do it fast and with purpose. And as we bring this video to a close, I'd like to leave you with a question. Must a firearm instructor be a veteran of military battles or deadly tactical encounters as a policeman in order to be able to teach students to defend themselves with a gun? Follow us on YouTube to make sure you catch our next video and the answer to that question. Can Chuck Norris teach you to shoot? Until next time.